So, obviously, my brain wants to discuss governmental situations and how it affects love, life, and everyone else. So, we're going to start off by the elections that passed, I believe, around 2016. And that was the year when it was before my engagement. Maybe it was 2015. I don't remember. However, Donald Trump had mentioned that he wanted to make USA great again. And in one of his thoughts and belief was that not a single person was gay and or lesbian. Meaning, same-sex marriages were going to end and women were not going to have sex with women. Men were not going to have sex with men. How it correlates to love and penis element is obviously in the cycling patterns. When Jane and John meets, they are not going to fuck again. And that did happen shortly after the elections. And as of now, Donald Trump is still the president. And as of now, I am still in USA. So, obviously, the cycles of repeating patterns of Jane fuck John with John, as in everyone loves dick, did not happen. So, that sums up the story with no one's gay and or lesbian. And when it comes to are we at Sewing Planet, and this is the reason why I believe partially of myself wanted to vote Hillary and say fuck you to the rest of my family, because my family kept sending me what felt like sue notices of I vote for Trump. And upon the elections, I did not vote as usual. And I did want to vote Hillary, as I did look at her Instagram and whatever else. And she did state that she wanted to release alien files. If she did release alien files, would everyone appear and look as themselves on this planet Earth? If it were to happen. So, it obviously shows that we are not on that page of we are on Soulmate Planet and everyone looks different and everyone's with their divine partner. So, obviously, on that page, Hillary did not win, but as every governmental politics voting situation is, there's always a pro and there's always a con. Meaning there's always something good and there's always something bad. And it seemingly seems that the governmental officials, the people that are running for presidency, seems as they are on one, another planet, two, another dimension, three, somewhere else, but they are literally in front of each other and talking to each other. But just how are the pros not all gathered as one to be something amazing? Which is confusing to why it would be that way. So, as in, why it would not be the same page as in greatness for all life. So, that is confusing for myself to understand, which is why I'm wondering if they are literally on a different planet and our dimension but see each other. So, this is what I found myself to understand, is that sometimes it seems that Balthazar is still at his castle. And I'm in a shit condo, and I'm wondering, sometimes he said there's a door here, there's this and that there, the room is messy, or I live in a small space, or the conversation does not match as in we are in the same dimension. And when I see my friend Corey, it seems that he is in some angel dimension where he says I have sex with air, he says things, he worries about me as a serious angel. So this comes across to me as to who is actually on the same dimension on our planet. One, do you have to be the same species to be on the same planet and our dimension? But it obviously seems like not. Because if it is, then everyone would be able to communicate proper. And it seems that no one really is. As to how do people whisper and or talk around people when people are in front of other people, makes me question if someone is using some sort of power to spy on someone or live inside someone. Meaning, when I saw Satan at the post office, someone asked, "Are you gonna fuck him?" And someone says, "Fuck him." And someone says, "Kill." And someone says all these things all around me and inside of me internally. So this is when I question, how were people around without me seeing to begin with? Am I considered blind in a planet and or dimension that someone else is on? So this is when I'm wondering when people say I'm with. One, is it clones? Two, is it just mental connections? Three, is it just a photo on me? So, how exactly am I with Jeff, with all these fucking people in a span of 8 years? When the only person I'm with every single day, and not even the whole day, is Paul Peraz Balthazar and Jacob. And we are never on the same page either. Meaning we are constantly having conflicts and our issues. Which is why I am wondering why there are ice packs, ice chests, whatever else, and some telepathic conversations that some guy is losing sperm somewhere. And another is that someone's bringing ice chests, all these fucking things here every week. And how is it Balthazar? And what are the ice chests? And what is the story about some guy losing sperm? And what is this penis the size of the syringe? Can anyone be intelligent and piece that up together to obviously know that it is a syringe injecting some fucking guy's sperm? Since 2012. And the reason why people have to do this is because someone wants to force Jane to fuck a dog, which is Jacob, and or a vampire, Balthazar, because so when someone says, I believe I am with this person since 2005, and that person also fucking said it, why does someone snake around, scope around, and do some shady shit? So, when you look upon if it was your story, your life, for example, and obviously the guy cheated in front of you, and he's supposed to be your divine partner, how the fuck is that divine anymore? But it's obviously illegal to place random people's sperm in random fucking people, including ovaries. So it has to only be legal as in terms of you place the divine partner's sperm in. So why did anyone fucking do all this fucking drama since 2005 just to put Zack's sperm back in me? Which is what I fucking question. And then you want to force feed me and tell me, oh, I got pregnant with another species. Which is like, How many times do I have to talk about this? A cat's not gonna get pregnant to a dog. Like, that's fucking impossible. So obviously, the only way, if we are Mary Margaret, someone's just gonna shrink someone and shove someone in someone's fucking belly? So what's the fucking story? So this is obviously and certainly obvious that I did not come out of Tanapon's belly in 1988. I came out a fucking door and was shrunken. So Jesus Christ might have a similar story to maybe a cave door and or some weird fucking door and a bunch of other people. But in terms of our people creating new life as in sperm meets egg, we don't know. Because someone's wedded to someone else. Meaning the whole fucking place has to sacrifice and suffer for someone else. So why the fuck did people hop, push, climb Mary towards Zack in 0 time? And if it's not Zack, then who the fuck is? And what the fuck was that on television?